Yeah, I thought I'd show what I got Saturday. This is actually the first time I made a video of it. I've liked to done it on site, but yeah, this wasn't that practical. I was hot and tired and threats of more rain. So I came home, but I'm unloading it today. I may go to a 4th of July auction tomorrow, I don't know. Depends if Agnes wants to go. I want to spend a day with her, and if she doesn't really want to go, I'm not going. But here's a 12 drawer cabinet out of the garage in red paint. It is made out of plywood, but that's a lot better than this particle board crap you buy today. The drawers seem to be fairly clean. It don't look like it was mistreated too much. Might be a little bit of grime in there, but I believe it clean up pretty nice for use in the kitchen or for garage again. And I got a sewing cabinet. I like the little pieces because they'll fit in the truck where I can't get a bigger piece in. And especially with this truck, 10-foot box truck, I have to pack as much in as I can because I'm going 500 mile. But I guess you call it a pedestal. Not terribly old, made out of pine, but had a price tag on it, $10. I don't know if that's what they paid for it or not, but I'll probably sell it for 10. Didn't give a lot. And I got this one piece covered out of the house kitchen area. It's got a great look to it. Honestly, it's kind of a cheaply made one, but it's a farmstead or farmhouse piece. Would fit good with that look. There's no doubt about that. I don't know for sure. Maybe poplar. Don't really know. I've not checked out the wood that great. Mine ain't as good as they used to be. A lot of times you can feel if the wood's kind of soft. And I'm gonna say maybe it's more like maple with some stain on it. A poplar, your fingernail will typically go into the grain. Um, yeah, had a tiny bit of rot at the bottom. I don't know, maybe been sitting in the garage or basement part of its life, but it was in the kitchen where I bought it. And like this piece, I'm gonna call it a bucket bench. Uh, like anything better, set your bucket of water on it. That's kind of weird, but the wet sinks were basically a low cupboard like this that didn't have any ability to hold water, and the dry sink had like a pan built into the top that you could hold water in or mix dough or something. But wet sink, bucket bench, who knows, maybe call it a crock bench for that matter. Has one drawer. I would say earlier 1900s. It probably don't go back into the 1800s, or at least not far. But nice piece. Amazingly, it came out of the same room where the baby grand piano was, which was a terrific bargain. Baby grand piano brought a whole $10. It looked nice, but today it's too heavy for me, and I don't even know if I had it at the mall whether Harry could let me put it inside because it'd just be too heavy and awkward to handle. But the bench, I don't know what that is. I would guess it's at least 8 foot. Um, it's got round nails, but I think they used older wood. And there again, probably earlier 1900s. Something you find on the farm. And this pine footstool or little bench, not terribly old, but it's cute. It was cheap. sell it cheap. I like this toolbox. I wish the other little piece of trim along the side was there, molding trim, whatever. It's had a paint of some sort on it, and inside's pretty clean for. I need to blow it out, but don't show any real grease or anything like that. So yeah, make a nice piece. And I got a kerosene can. I sell gas cans, kerosene cans, as long as I keep them inexpensive, because plastic, the ones you buy today, is just trash. Old motor oil can, which they use for gasoline, I guess. A little bucket. And there was a pedestal, Farmstead pedestal, upstairs in one of the bedrooms. Only piece I bought upstairs. I figured I could carry it downstairs, so I did make 2 trips, believe it or not, to get it down. Top wasn't unsecure, and it needs some longer screws under there, but that's pretty simple repair. 3 longer screws and some glue, and it'll be as good as new. It's got some decent age to it. There again, probably earlier 1900s. I said I made 2 trips. I carried the bottom portion, and then I carried the top, which I know don't make any sense, but coming down a fairly steep stairway, and at my age, I figured, well, I better hold on to the rail coming down, and that's basically the reason I didn't bid on the ornate depression bedroom suit. It was nice, and if it had been outside, it might have been on my truck, but it was just too much of a chance taken trying to get it down the stairway. I remember years ago, a good friend that worked at an auction house, helping get a refrigerator out of the basement. It fell back and killed him, and so I'm just not going to take that chance of buying something where I'm making $20 or $50 and risking my life. But also got a chamber pot. I don't know if that was the original lid or not, but they're good flower planters. And got some hand saws and meat saws. I guess there's a miter saw there. Usually they group them up, and I'll sell them individual hand saws. I price them for $5. And they go out pretty good out of the mall. And I had some gardening and yard tools. I try to buy them when they're cheap. I can stick them in a truck where nothing else will fit. And if I buy them cheap enough, they help on gas, or at least buy me a milkshake every now and then. But that was pretty much my experience for the day Saturday. It was a long, wet day. Sun came out by the time I wanted to load, so it's hard to do that. And I guess I probably would have ended up with a little bit more if I hadn't fallen in the mud, and it kind of messed me up as far as thinking about what I was concentrating on, what I needed to think about. And I was taking videos of the people that was stuck behind the barn that couldn't get out because of the rain. But anyway, I thought I'd make this video and give you an idea what I got Saturday.